Well, good day, my friends. If you've been following us, you know that we've been reading the Bible through this year. And to stay on schedule, today we have two books, the book of Nahum and the book of Habakkuk. Now, the book of Nahum is one of three books that are prophecies against the foreign land. First, we have Obadiah, who's against Edom. And then we have Jonah and Nahum, both of them against Nineveh. Now, Nineveh was the capital of Assyria, and Jonah was, a little more than 100 years earlier, and he brought a message of repentance, and the whole city repented. But Nahum was bringing a message of condemnation because they're getting ready to go into captivity. Babylon is going to take them into captivity. So about 100 years or a little more, they had gone from total city repentance to now they're against God. How could that be? Makes us wonder, kind of reminds us of 9/11. 9/11, everybody in America was spiritual, so to speak. They went to church, they repented, they were praying. But now think about where we are today and how much people have turned their eyes against God and against his laws. Well, this is the way it was with Nineveh and the Assyrians. And Nahum now is saying, look, you're going into captivity. Then we go to the book of Habakkuk. Habakkuk was most likely a musician because chapter 3, verse 3, and also verse 13, he uses the word Selah. Now, Selah is a musical term. It actually means to pause, stop and think about it. So I want us to stop and think about something that he said earlier. First of all, in chapter number 1, he says, Lord, how long shall I cry for help, and you will not hear? Or cry to you violence, and you will not save? Why do you make me see iniquity, and why do you idly look at wrong? And he goes on in chapter 1, and he's actually saying, Lord, I don't understand. You're not listening to me. And yet it looks like they're going into captivity, and they were. God was getting ready to take them into captivity by the Babylonians. And so the Lord makes a statement. I think this is so important. In chapter number 2, in midst of his confusion and chaos, in verse 4, he says, but the righteous shall live by his faith. This is quoted in the New Testament. Hebrews chapter 10:38, Romans 1:17, and Galatians 3:11. They all speak of the righteous shall live by faith. And friends, in the midst of chaos, in the midst of confusion, the righteous are going to stay focused in their trust in God, in their faith in God. And I say this to you today, that you and I, we must continue to put our trust, just like Habakkuk was encouraged to do, to continue to put his trust in God, even though he didn't understand, put his faith and trust in God. Well, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.